Hi, this is Jim Collins. I'm the creator of DNAMatch for the iPad. Today I'd like to go over a new feature or enhanced feature in version 2.0, which will be available from the App Store towards the end of 2014. What we're going to look at is how the search bar works with names in the Person tool and in the Matches tool. So let's start up by starting the Persons tool and see what we can see here. This is from my own database. There's over 2,000 profiles in that database, so finding a profile is not always the quickest and easiest thing. Previously, prior to 2.0, when you wanted to do a search, you had to put just about the whole name in, and then the scrolling itself was very slow in getting to it. So this is going to be a great advancement. So my name's Jim Collins, so why don't we look for Jim? Oh, right there. There we go. Now, maybe you're not very good at spelling, or maybe you're great at spelling and you like to spell more, so you'd rather look for Collins, C-O-L-L-I-N-S. And there we go. Oh, that's a little bit bigger list, but that looks pretty good. Maybe you're lazy and you want to type C-O-L-L, huh? Let's search for that. Well, there we go. We added one new person in there, but still a fairly reasonable list. But maybe you're really extremely lazy. Let's go back here and do a search for C-O-L. Okay. And, well, this is a little bit over a page, and frankly, it's a little bit too many. So I keep tapping the wrong button here. Don't mean to lose this, but I tap outside of it. And so let's go to Jim again, and here we go. Now, the improvements in the search bar that you see in the profile list view or the person list view are also available in the detail view. So let's take a look at my detail profiles. One of the areas in which the list view is used, it's in both the add close relatives and the add siblings. Close relatives, if your database if you have close relatives, cousins, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, they should be put down as close relatives, grandparents, because when you're looking for matches that are not so close, they really hide them in the views, and so you'd like not to always see them in a query. So what you want to do is add them as close relatives. So I'm going to do that now. Close relatives, I don't know where I would start, but I'm going to guess my name's Collins, so maybe I should look for Collins. But I have a bunch of close relatives there, and yes, I do. So I'm going to start adding them, and the way you add them is you select one at a time. Okay, oops, illegal choice. You cannot select names as close relative to self. Oh, okay, I can't add myself as a close relative to myself. That is a logic error, so we don't want that. So we'll add the other ones available, John, my son Timothy. And to actually get them added, tap the add button or the plus button at the top, and that will add them. And once they've been added, the selection will go away. What I haven't done here yet is I know I have other close relatives. So I have a sister. So why don't we look for her? And we can just add her, Sherry. And I have some other relatives. We're going to look for them. Let's see. And search. And there we go. I've already added my sister, so we don't need that. But Galen and Maylene will add. And I know that I have another cousin around here. So let's look for him. And there he is, and we added him. You don't, I accidentally hit the dismiss button, or by tapping off of the list, it'll dismiss the list. But when you're adding, once you've added a selection, you can go back to the search bar and look for another name. We'll just put Collins in here again, just to show you that you can do that. And you can select from those names. I'm not going to add them, but you can select from them. And the way to dismiss the list is to tap off of the list itself, and it'll be dismissed. The other area that we want to look at is siblings. If you have siblings in your database, you can add them and identify them as siblings. Again, I'm going to guess that Collins is a pretty good idea, a good way to find my siblings. And yeah, how about that? Alice, Brian, Ed. Nope, can't add myself as a sibling. Okay. My brother John, we'll add them. And we're going to come back here and we're going to go find my sister Jerry. This time we're going to look at her by her last name. See if we can find her. There she is. I'm going to add her. Okay, and now we've got close relatives there. So this is a vast improvement for adding either close relatives or adding siblings. Now we're going to take a look at the matches tool, where the lists are used in a couple places, in two places. The select subject, who is the primary person in which everybody in the query is compared against, and the limit by names, which says only look at these people in this query. So to select the subject, again, pretty straightforward, Jim, and I can do it that way, or we can, okay, I know there's a Collins. I want to add a Collins, but I'm not sure which one it is. So we type Collins in there, and okay, we're going to do it by Jim. The limit by names, I'm just going to look for my close relatives in this particular case. So I'm going to look at Collins, and again, here we go. We can do this. Oops, again, I can't compare myself to myself, basically, or the primary subject, really. In this case, it's that I can't compare the primary subject, and I have that myself as the primary subject. So I can add these people. Again, I can come back and look for my sister Jerry. There she is. I can add her. I could add my other cousin if I wanted to. And again, when you're done with that, just tap off. So this query would limit you by names. The only issue with this one is that it's going to exclude close relatives, and these all happen to be close relatives. So it's probably a good idea to tap that off, and let's see if we actually get any matches here. And yeah, here we go. So we've got all these matches going on here, and we can go back, tap the match criteria, just to show you that the exclude would get rid of those. Let's do show matches again. Oops, nobody there because they're all close relatives. I said exclude close relatives. So that is how the new search bar feature works for person names. It's much faster, much easier, I think, to use. The only area you have to be a little bit careful with is when you're adding multiple names. You have to remember once you've selected those names, to tap the add button or the plus button that's at the top of the list to actually make sure that they get added to the appropriate code that needs to be added. So, hope you enjoy this, and I'll be having some more videos shortly. Thank you.